KTN, Homa Bay.
And from Kisumu, we cross over to Nanyuki, where our reporter Clement Masombo is currently at that region after the High Court froze the continuation of setting up of that quarantine facility at the Nanyuki Air Base. Clement, what's the latest?
Well, the decision by the Kenyan government to enter into an agreement with the American government to set up an Ebola quarantine and treatment facility here in Nanyuki at the Laikipia Air Base has continued to face heavy criticism, not just from the residents and activists, but also from the political class, both in the opposition and those who are in support of the government. They say that by setting up of that facility, there is no way the community will escape from contracting the Ebola virus. And as a result, they are strongly opposed to the decision by the government to allow the setting up of that facility. One of the reasons they say is that inside that military camp, there is a school with a population of close to 2,000 learners who operate from the community and from both the community and the military camp, and for that reason they say the chances of contracting the virus will be high. In addition to that, they say there are members people from the community from the neighboring areas who also work in that military camp, and by the fact that they will be moving from outside, getting into the camp, will also raise cases, chances of contracting the virus. And in addition to that, they say that the military officers who are based in the camp share a common dump site with the community outside, and therefore that in terms of sanitation is one of the factors that will also increase chances of them contracting the virus, and as a result they are opposed to that. I have spoken to a few of them some minutes ago. They had a press conference here in Nanyuki and they are strongly opposed to it. They are calling on Kenyans from other parts of the country to come out in large numbers on Tuesday to show solidarity in protests that will be happening here, and they are saying that the protest they are calling for countrywide protests to oppose the decision. And just speaking of the protests, is that on Monday this week we had protests here in Nanyuki. It was everything came to a standstill, businesses closed, and as a result 2 people were shot dead by police officers. 2 people who are one of them is said to be not participating. He was just walking his way back home after spending the day at his garage in an estate here in Nanyuki, and they are calling for more protests. They say that they will continue opposing the decision to have that quarantine facility here in Nanyuki. From here, we want to head direct to the Laikipia Air Base camp to see, because we have seen several reports coming, particularly from the government side, saying the camp is far away from residential areas, that there is no way the community members will be interacting with the people inside the military camp. So we want to go establish whether it's true, how far it is, the proximity of the camp to the residential areas, and also establish if at all there is a school inside that camp, a school that has learners who operate from the community from outside and getting inside that military camp. So those are some of the facts that we want to establish while we are here in Nanyuki.
Well, definitely, Clement, we will be following those latest updates as they come on the state of that quarantine facility that is yet to be set up at the Laikipia.